And hello everyone. Looks like today I'm going to be doing an install of a coffee brewer. This is a Bunn dual DBC or Bunn dual TF DBC. And the location that I'm going to be putting it in is not really ready yet. The plumber's still running his water line, so once that gets done, I should be able to finish up everything after I get it all unpackaged. So right now I'm just gonna get everything unpackaged and then we'll see from there. Okay everyone, I'm getting set up now. Just setting up my water line. I'm going right here. As you can see, I ran a 3/8 fitting with a 3/8 barbed end, and I'm gonna come off of the barbed end and go to the counter with the water line here. So I'm almost there. I'm getting the water line set up first, and filter. I'm gonna put a filter on the unit and then flush that filter out and then connect it to the brewer. So it should be good to go in a few. And right here I'm going with a 30 amp 125 250 volt plug. You could see the part number for the plug right there. You can usually get these at Home Depot, Leviton, Plus Pro. And there's my power cord. I'm going to set up the power cord and wire that in to the plug as well. And I'll see if I can put something together just showing how this plug gets wired together. Give me a minute. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me well. Got the cord plug ready. I'm just gonna loosen these two screws, take the assembly apart. This is the base. This is the top of the plug assembly. Screw those back in and let's see it. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but you can see here we have a X position, the ground, the G right there. Trying to get it. There's the Y right there. You can see the Y. Okay, and then your W. So you got X and Y right here. This is where my black wire usually goes to X. Red wire usually goes to Y. The white wire goes to W, and the green wire goes to ground. So we're gonna set that up now. I'm gonna put your base, get your base on first. Sorry. Now we have our base on. Now I'm gonna just measure out to see how long I need the wires. So I usually measure it out by lining it up with this, because they only have to go into the terminals. So I try to cut them as close to length as possible. I got my wire strippers. Usually strip them and give them a twist so that they go in better and you don't get any strands. Okay, so now I'm going to set them up as we went over, wire for wire. Okay, I'm going to put my black in. My black's going in first on the X terminal. You want to open up that terminal enough so you can get the wire in. Keep your wire in place and then tighten it down. Now I'm going in on the Y terminal with the red, and then tighten it down. On this, you really want to make sure you got your wires tight. You don't want any loose wires coming off when you go to plug this in. Now I'm connecting my white terminal to the W for white. Now going in with my green, my ground. And then tighten down the green terminal, ground terminal. Let's give it one last check, making sure everything's good. As you can see, they're all in place. And now I'm gonna put the base on. And the plug has a little slot right here, right there, and the base has a little tooth that fits into that slot. And they come together like that, and then you can tighten it down. Right there. I'm gonna tightening down the base now. Okay, there we go. We have our cord ready to go. Now all I have to do is attach it to the power on the machine. Attach it to the power terminal on the machine. I'm gonna wait until I get to that area so I can measure that out and make sure we have a long enough cord. Okay, as you can see, I ran my power cord up through the fitting here, and I left it hanging out for right now until I get it to the area where we're gonna install at, and then I'll measure that out, and then that way I can cut enough where there'll be enough slack to work on it and not overly don't want to go overboard with the length of wire. So we'll get to it as soon as I get this over to the area where it's gonna go. And right now I'm also gonna go ahead and put my inlet fitting on. This is the inlet valve, and I'm gonna attach inlet fitting there, and then we should be ready to set this up. Okay, everyone, I have my wires ready to go. I'm gonna get these put in place. Just so you can see, I'm gonna go black, red, second, and then white right there. So I'm gonna go get those put in. I have a terminal on my ground, which I'm gonna put in place right here. So that's where the ground's gonna go. I'm using a terminal. Some people just use the wire and they wrap it around the ground stem, but I choose to use a terminal. It's up to you. It's your preference. And then I have the inlet fitting in place with a 3/8 barbed in on it, and that's where my inlet valve is going to go from the filter. So I'm going to get that set up, and then we can get it up on the counter over here where it's going to go at. Okay, just wanted to let you see the wires are all put in place. Have my ground connected, and again the fitting is on. This is in also. I'm just gonna tighten those screws up, but we should be just about ready to put this in place and then connect the filter up. Okay, right now I'm gonna attempt to install the filter cartridge, and then put up the purge the filter before connecting it to the machine. Basically, you're just lining up these little notches, right here with the slot, and then twist it. Push it up, and twist it. And also, what I do before I start running water through it is I'll go ahead and put the date on it when I replaced it. That's just to help anyone that's servicing it. At least they'll know that's when it was put in. Then I'm going to go to the other side and put my bucket, put this tube in my bucket, and then attempt to run water through the filter to flush the filter out. You can see the water running through right now, so that's clearing that filter, so that filter is purged. I'll go ahead and shut my water off. And then I'm going to connect this line. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard me well on that other side there, but basically I just went ahead and I flushed this filter out just to flush it out. Sometimes these filters have carbon in them, and it's good to go ahead and just flush them through before connecting them up to the machine. So now we're all connected. I'm ready to go ahead and power this up and see if we can calibrate it. Looks like it's ready to be calibrated, so I just have to clean some things up first, and then I'll come back and we'll start her up and let it start heating up. You can see we're in tank filling mode now, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that finish filling up and then start heating, and then I'll do a calibration. Okay, everyone, I'm ready to brew now. I'm gonna go ahead and do a calibration on this unit. Again, this is a Bunn dual TF DBC. TF is for thermo fresh. So let's see if we could go into the menu. Remember, you have a hidden button up here. Just press and hold. Give me a second. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn that program button to enable. So give me a second. Let me do that. Okay, yeah, I just forgot about that. Setting that switch to enable. That's the switch right there. Okay, so hopefully you can see that I just switched it, and now we can go ahead and program it, calibrate it, I mean. So give me a second and then we'll get that set up. Okay, so we got that hidden button ready to go. Have our power buttons on. See our brew buttons there. These are our small, medium, and large buttons and those are on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and press and hold that button, and you'll get to select recipe. Okay, now that right there just shows me that our temperature is steady, it's even. So I'm gonna press back for that and press in here. We have our select recipe, which is Starbucks. That's already set. So now you use this to scroll through the menu. Remember that from the last video. So we're going to scroll through until we get to our calibration mode. The volume select is in ounces. That's correct. Our temperature setting is in Fahrenheit. Our temp set, I'm going to move that up to 205. Just to be sure that it's high enough. Press done, and our set ready is at 198. So when it gets to 198, it'll give us the set ready. Right now I'm going through the ounces and I'm at calibrate flow. I'm gonna go yes. Spray head calibration, yes. Container is ready, yes. Calibrate spray head, press the brew button. So Now we'll go ahead and press the brew button, and then we're gonna let it go ahead and fill, and then we'll match. We're gonna match whatever we get here with whatever you get in this measuring cup. You want to make sure it's set to that measurement up here. See, it gives a 60-second sample, so that's letting you know that the water flow is going to be correct. It's going to calculate everything according to what you put in from that calibration there. So let's just stand by and then see what this comes up to. Got about 12 seconds left. You hear it cut out. Now it's got us at 38.8 ounces. We're at 40 ounces. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that up to 40 ounces by hitting the plus button. Just keep hitting your plus button until we get to 40 ounces, and then you press done. Now we're at 40 ounces. Now press done, and then you can go ahead and pour out the sample that you took. And now we'll go back to calibrate, and then we'll go yes. That 40 was saved in there, so we don't have to do the spray head again. So we'll go no. Now we're going to calculate the bypass. For those that don't know what the bypass is, I'm going to press yes before it times out on me. This will time out on you, by the way, so let me just get that set up. And then I'll show you what the bypass is after I finish this. I'm gonna go ahead and brew just so we could get that sample done, but I'll show you over here. That bypass, that's a bypass valve where the water comes out of there instead of coming through the spray head. So after the water, when the water's coming out through the spray head, that's spreading over the coffee within this area of the funnel. So you have your coffee in there with the filters. But the way this is set up is this filter, this basket, brew basket is set up so a stream of water will come out the bypass down the side, and it won't even touch the coffee. It's just adding to dilute the coffee a little bit more. So that this machine also calculates for that too. So we're gonna see what that comes up to. And then I'll do the other side, and then I'm gonna brew a pot of coffee for these people here so they can give it a try. So we're at 48.5 right here. Gonna put us at 48, so I'm gonna press the negative to go down to 48 ounces. Then press done. Pour out your sample, and then I'll get ready to do the other side, and we should be good from there. After I do this other side, we should be ready to go. So I'm gonna close out here because I have customers coming by to have a little demonstration, and I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support and your comments and everything that's been coming in, and let's keep it going. I'll see you on the next job. Thank you, and God bless.